Okay, today's recipe is going to be a cheesy beef sandwich recipe from munchkintime.com. You're supposed to take a pound of ground beef and one small onion and cook it. I went ahead and drained it because it was just too much fat. And we also doubled this recipe. So you'll be getting double portions in all these measurements. So keep that in mind. So we've got 2 pounds of ground beef, enough onion for 2 small onions, chopped. I took my onions out of the freezer. Y'all know I chop those up and put them in the freezer, so I'll have them whenever I need them. The next thing you're supposed to do is add Montreal steak seasoning, and that was 4 teaspoons of that. And go ahead and get this cooking because you got to add some bell pepper. So 1 chopped bell pepper, and these are from my garden. So put 2 chopped bell peppers in here. And we need to cook that for 3 minutes. Since these are frozen, we're gonna just say cook them for about 5 minutes. And there should be enough liquid off of the bell pepper to give me just a little bit of grease in that pan. And then, so we'll cook these about 5 minutes, and then I'll come back with you with the rest of the recipe. Okay, so I forgot to tell you, you needed to also, when you add that bell pepper, to add some garlic, minced garlic. I've already done that. And we're ready to add our mushroom soup. So, since we are doubling this recipe, we've got to put in 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. And it's going to kind of be like a stroganoff type filling, but with cheese in it. So hopefully it will be good. I don't know. I've never tried it before. So there's 1 can. There's the 2nd can. Okay. So you stir to combine. Make sure your heat's turned down a little low. Don't want it to scorch. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I need to add 4 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, and that, again, is because I doubled it. So if you're not doubling, you don't have to do 4. You can only do 2. Combine that. The author of the recipe said that you could add just a couple tablespoons of milk, thin it out just a little bit. If it seems like it's a little bit too thick. So I'm adding a little bit of milk. And you need to do the consistency you like. You may like it less liquidy, more chunky. And that's okay. Alright, now we put in a little bit of pepper. And just a little bit of salt. Not too much. And a half a teaspoon to start. And then you need to taste it. Make sure that's enough for your taste. Alright, now so turn the heat off, and the next thing is you're going to add some cheddar cheese. Yes, I think it's best that you add cheddar cheese and not anything else. I guess in a pinch, if you had American cheese and that's all you had, that'd be good enough. But let's try to stick to the recipe at least the first time. So I've got quite a bit here, so we're only going to put about half of this in. So we're going to put about 2 cups. Let's see what kind of consistency we get. You need to fold it in. Folding is where you just kind kind of try to be as careful as you can with it. So I'm trying the 2 cups worth of cheese to see how cheesy it gets, because like I said, I've never made this recipe. And it definitely looks like it needs some more. So I'm going to try just a couple more cups. Let's see how far we get with that. Okay, here's your finished sandwich.